Massachusetts lawmakers are teaming up with the Citizens for Public Schools and the Massachusetts Teachers Association to pass the Fair Share Amendment. The amendment calls for a change in the state constitution that raises taxes on the wealthy or those receiving an income of over $1 million. The additional revenue would be used specifically towards public education and transportation. Mary Cummings has been a teacher for 43 years and is a member of the Massachusetts Teachers Association as well as the Citizens for Public Schools. She currently teaches at the Thompson Elementary School, and her main wish is to get educators back involved in the policymaking.
We know what we need to make education better, and I would start with smaller class sizes. And in order to have smaller class sizes, you have to have more teachers and you have to have more room. You also need to get back the services that have been cut, like some of the art classes and some of the music classes. Some towns in the state are missing a whole lot of those extra classes. Librarians aren't librarians, they're aides. So just getting in some real professionals that can do the job and more aides to help them. So personnel is a really big issue. There are so many things that we need the money to do.
Local delegates Senator Ken Donnelly and Representatives Sean Garbely and Dave Rogers came out in support of the Fair Share Amendment at a meeting at Thompson Elementary School on September 30th. Senator Jay Kaufman of Lexington is the chairman of the House of Revenue Committee. He says other legislative efforts to raise funds, such as raising the gas tax, have failed, and fair share is the best shot.
I don't take a heck of a lot of comfort from the fact that it's not just education that's been that we've underspent. We've underspent every line item. So the underlying problem there is that we, as a society, and we in the legislature in particular, have been unwilling to just face the ugly truth that we have to raise some tax money.
Some people in the audience wondered how anyone can guarantee that money raised from the Fair Share Amendment will go towards education and transportation. All legislators present say they commit to that use of the funds, but they can't control what a future legislature might do.
Because of the amount of money that we spend on education and transportation now, to earmark just a certain percentage of that $2 billion, then does anyone say that we have to commit to the same level that we committed before? So it's unlike the sales tax, a certain amount of money and a certain amount is dedicated for the MBTA and for the school building assistance. This becomes a little more complicated. So we can make that commitment, but everybody knows that there's a back door.
Before being put to the ballot in 2018, the campaign must gather at least 64,750 signatures. Next, at least 50 votes are needed from the state legislature during 2 constitutional conventions. For Arlington Public News of ACMi, I'm Erika Matera, Banoun.